Welcome back, boxing fans. We've got another major story to cover, and this one is turning up the heat. A massive clash is on the horizon, and the rivalry between these two stars has reached another level. If you thought the first face-to-face meeting between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Teofimo "The Takeover" Lopez was intense, their latest encounter on DAZN raised the stakes even higher. The two rivals met once again, and this second confrontation delivered even more tension, stronger emotions, and non-stop verbal exchanges. From the moment they stood across from each other, it was obvious neither man had any interest in showing respect. The atmosphere was incredibly tense, filled with long stares, heated words, and obvious frustration. Every second added more fuel to an already explosive matchup, making their upcoming fight feel even bigger. Let's take a closer look at everything that happened during this latest DAZN face-off between Gervonta Davis and Teofimo Lopez. If you enjoy boxing content like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. To understand why this moment was so important, you have to remember who these fighters are. Gervonta Davis and Teofimo Lopez have established themselves as two of the most dangerous competitors in boxing today. Both possess fight-ending power, both have produced spectacular knockouts throughout their careers, and each believes he deserves to sit at the top of the lightweight division. Their eventual meeting inside the ring has all the ingredients to become one of the sport's biggest events. But even before the opening bell, their public appearances are already giving fans a glimpse of the hostility surrounding this matchup.
He's been catered more than I've been, and pampered more than I've ever been.
Boxing fans have talked about you and Ryan for a long time.
I think more me and Tank will be than Ryan. I like facing the guys that beat the guy rather than the guy that lost to the guy. Ryan just kept literally lunging in and throwing the hooks. I mean, that was an easy read for Tank.
When Teofimo began criticizing Tank Davis and accusing him of having an easier path because of Floyd Mayweather's influence, the situation quickly became heated. Teofimo didn't soften his words as he argued that Tank had received major opportunities without facing the same struggles. He claimed that while Tank was being guided into high-profile matchups, he had to earn his position through difficult challenges. Teofimo pointed to his victory over Vasily Lomachenko and emphasized that he was the fighter who accepted dangerous opponents and demanding fights. He continued by suggesting that Tank had avoided certain challenges and questioned his desire to prove himself.
Look at our sizes.
You don't care about rehydration then, like rehydration clauses.
When you're the best, you don't care about any of that. You don't care about any of that.
Do you knock people for doing that?
No, that just lets me know they're intimidated. It's intimidation. It's a psych on their own mind.
You think so? Because
I know, like, so I'm a fighter.
But Tank put Ryan under rehydration. I don't know if Tank, I can't say Tank was like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, son. You got real fighters and then you got bitch.
There's an argument behind Teofimo's comments, as Tank Davis has faced several elite opponents throughout his career. But it's also true that having Floyd Mayweather as a mentor and advisor has provided him with opportunities that many fighters never receive. Teofimo's journey has been much more about building his name through challenges and working his way toward the spotlight. That difficult path appears to be a major source of motivation for him as he continues to push himself and make his case.
More than I've been, and pampered more than I've ever.
However, Tank Davis didn't seem bothered by Teofimo's remarks. He remained calm, allowing Teofimo to continue speaking before responding with a simple but familiar comeback, telling him to stop talking so much. The comment clearly got under Teofimo's skin, as his frustration was visible and his emotions started rising. He appeared ready for things to escalate immediately, and without security stepping in, the situation could have turned into a physical confrontation right there on the stage. The intense face-off quickly became a major talking point among boxing fans, and there was a reason everyone was paying attention. This second meeting between the two fighters carried even more pressure than the first, because so much was at stake. Both Tank and Teofimo understand that this matchup could have a major impact on how their careers are remembered.
Oh, left uppercut. That's it.
Down goes Martin! Mamma mia!
Six.
Teofimo Lopez is far from an ordinary opponent. He is a highly skilled fighter with exceptional timing, quick reactions, and the kind of boxing intelligence that can create problems for anyone, including Tank. His experience against top-level competition also cannot be ignored. Lopez has already faced some of the best fighters in the sport, including a victory over Vasily Lomachenko, a fighter many considered nearly impossible to defeat. Accomplishing something like that shows the level of ability and confidence Teo brings into the ring.
That all these 135-pound guys in my division, they're quiet. They don't want to fight Teofimo again because what he just did. And I'm just going to keep putting it on each and every time. But we're going to make those fights.
One important factor heading into this matchup is Teofimo Lopez's current training situation. He has been preparing alongside Canelo Alvarez, with the Mexican boxing superstar working with him throughout camp as he gets ready for Tank. Having guidance from a fighter of Canelo's experience and championship level can provide valuable insight and preparation. It will be worth watching how this partnership influences Teo's strategy and performance when he steps into the ring. What makes this matchup even more intriguing is that Gervonta Davis and Teofimo Lopez have already shared the ring before. The two fighters have reportedly faced each other during sparring sessions, and some accounts suggest that Teo was able to get the better of those exchanges. According to those reports, Lopez applied constant pressure, pushed Tank backward, and landed some effective shots during their time together in the gym. The pressure surrounding Gervonta Davis in this fight is enormous. A victory over Teofimo Lopez would further strengthen his claim as one of boxing's elite pound-for-pound fighters. While Tank already has an impressive record and major wins on his resume, defeating a fighter of Teo's caliber would show that he is more than just a dangerous knockout puncher. It would demonstrate his ability to compete at the highest level against complete and talented opponents. For Teofimo Lopez, this matchup carries even greater significance. Since his defeat against George Kambosos Jr., many fans and critics have questioned whether he could return to his previous form. Some wondered if his victory over Vasily Lomachenko was a sign of greatness or simply a one-time achievement. Now, Teo has the opportunity to silence those doubts. A win against Tank would put him back among the top names in the division and remind everyone of what he is capable of.
Fighter. The makeup is a little different, the size is a little different, but their boxing style, the way that they fight is the
That brings us to the end of today's video. If you found this content interesting, make sure to support the channel by hitting the like button, subscribing for more updates, and turning on notifications so you never miss a new upload. We'd also love to hear your opinions, so share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.